Well, the Blue Jays avoid the sweep. Now, it probably sounds very echoey and hollow right now. That is because, as you can probably see, there is nothing in my room right now. Nothing. And as you can see, the paint has changed. That is the first coat. I'll be doing the second coat today, hopefully getting the new thing set up in the background eventually. The desk is moved over than it normally is, so this is a totally different angle to you guys. But I'm hoping tomorrow's Raptor video and Tuesday's Blue Jay video, everything will be 100% complete and we'd be good to go and it would look great. All right, but the Jays win, and that is what matters. You know, I am covered in blue paint, and I am covered in stuff, and it's crazy. But Marco Estrada pitched a dynamite game for the Jays today as they win 3-1 over the Orioles. And like I said at the beginning, they avoid the sweep. Now, that is not the way I like to play series, is let's avoid the sweep, let's avoid the sweep. No, that's not how we want to go into it. But going into today's game, that's all we could look forward to. And I apologize instantly for the lighting. You know, I had to take the blind down so the sun, or the bright sky is just beaming in at me, so it's difficult. But again, that'll change as well. Marco Estrada's line, though, 7 2/3, 5 hits, 1 run. That was the home run from Adam Jones, 1 walk, and tying his career high, 12 strikeouts for Marco Estrada. He was lights out in this one. He was just dynamiting the Orioles hitters, keeping them all off balance. Chris Davis just has had a rough series. I think he has 1 hit in the whole series. I mean, that's great news if you're looking for the if you're looking from a Jay standpoint. But the Orioles still have a lot more hitters, and that's what we learned over the past couple days. But what we did see is that we made errors pay. We made the Baltimore Orioles pay for their one mistake early in that first inning. Jonathan Scope, ground ball for Morales, easy 1-2-3 inning, boots the ball. Morales is at first. Justin Smoke up next. He singles. Okay, so there's 2-1. On the first pitch to Devin Travis. This guy is hotter than anyone on the team. And he takes the first pitch he sees, deep to left, and it's out of here. 3-0 Jays in the first. And that's all the offense they needed. Now, as we said in yesterday's video, right after you come out in that first inning and score 3, your pitching has to do their job in the bottom of the first. And Marco Estrada did just that. Put up zeros in the first 3, gave up the home run in the 4th, but then for the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 2/3 of the 8th was clean. That was one of the best performances we've seen from Marco Estrada. Obviously, we know he has had some crazy, crazy playoff games, but if you're looking from a regular season standpoint, this is one of his most dominant games. And coming off a couple of rough ones, and the Jays pitching not being able to get into the 7th inning for the past, 18 starts, which it taxes your bullpen like crazy. It was nice. And then you come out in the 8th, right? Joe Smith comes out in to get that 1 out in the 8th inning and does just that as he gets the strikeout to end that one. We go to the 9th. Osuna gives up a hit, but then gets the double play, gives up another hit, but that's all she wrote. As the Jays win it, Roberto Osuna picks up his 6th save of the season, and good things for Blue Jay fans, as we have a day off tomorrow. The boys have a day off, and that is great news. Russell Martin just came back a couple games ago. He can now rest a day. There's been a lot of talk, Troy Tulowitzki. There's been no update on him, but he hasn't been playing in the last couple games for Dunedin. What does that mean? There's really been no update on Donaldson, and that's a little nerve-wracking because those 2 guys we were praying to come back ASAP. But we haven't heard squat, and that's the thing that's a little nerve-wracking for a lot of Jays fans, including myself. If we're looking from good batter standpoints, we've already talked about the pitching, the bullpen, Estrada's great start, the batting. Pilar, second game back, he goes 1 for 3. Morales, 1 for 4. Justin Smoke, 1 for 4, and they both score runs, obviously. On the home run from Devin Travis, he was 2 for 4, and obviously the home run and the 3 RBIs. Devin Travis is now, I remember when this guy was hitting 150, 160, and he was kind of hovering around that number. As of today, as of post-game today, he is hitting 239. Now, it's not great from an overall standpoint, but this guy's hitting over 350 in the month of May. I'm not saying he can continue hitting like this, but if he can continue to get his average up to maybe 270, 280, hey, Devin Travis, you're a stud, bud. I love him. And, good to see Russell Martin get another hit. He had a 1-for-4 game last night. He had a 1-for-4 game again tonight. Good to see him hitting the ball the other way. And that is the key to Russell Martin's success, being able to drive the ball to right center or right field. That is his alley when you know he's on. And he has a couple hits there since he's been back. It's very good to see. Like I said, the Jays have a day off, and then they go to Milwaukee for a short 2-game set. Then they have another day off, and then they come home for a weekend series against the Texas Rangers. The Texans just coming off a really ridiculous 10-game win streak. They lost last night. But, we can't go into that thinking like that. We got to go in thinking, all right, let's win a series. Same with the Milwaukee series. I'm not going to say we're going in there looking for both games, but I want both games because this team needs to get back into it. After winning 5 straight, they lost 5 of 6. And then they won today, but they're still, when they had that 5-game win streak, they were 4 games under 500. Not too shabby. Now it's 7, even with the win. This team needs to crawl back into it and find a way to get some guys healthy and stay healthy because it's flipping frustrating. And I want an update on Tulo and Donaldson just to see what the heck's going on with these guys because, we heard Tulowitzki was going to be coming back on Thursday this past week. Clearly has not happened. As it is Sunday, he is not here and he has not even played in Dunedin. Donaldson, I don't know what's going on. But the positive is the Jays got the win today, and with the off day tomorrow, we can enjoy this win a little bit longer than normal. You don't go into that series with a day off, and you're like, ugh, we just got swept. You got to think about that for the next day and a half. But you can go into that day off with a high note of a 3-1 victory. It's great stuff, all right? So you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, hey, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of the game, Estrada's outing, Devin Travis in the month of May, and anything about Tulo and Donaldson. Let me know, guys, please. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow afternoon, I guess. That would be Raptors edition, season review, and off-season preview because there's a lot to discuss with those guys. Hopefully things will be looking a lot different in the room. Well, it will be looking a lot different. And we'll also talk to you guys, Jays Edition, like we've been saying. Tuesday night, Milwaukee Brewers, Toronto Blue Jays, down in Milwaukee. It's a 7:40 first pitch. Joe Biagini, Jimmy Nelson. Joe Biagini looking to come back after that rough first inning against Atlanta. That'd be a great, great thing to see him get a good start down in Milwaukee. All right, so let's take this day off to enjoy the win, and let's get right back on it on Tuesday, looking for a second consecutive win. We'll talk to you guys then.